Okay, what does Om do? Om. Exactly. What does it do? Om. So basically, it purifies your body of negative energy that you've restored in your core and your sacral chakra. And our chakra gates is like essentially taking that energy and transferring it up and purifying it up to the throat, up to the third eye chakra, and up to the top. Essentially, you can do that while you go outside, sit down cross-legged in nature in the grass, and you do your ohms. And essentially, the part should be longer than the om part. And essentially, you're breathing deep into your core and releasing the energy by breathing out. And you feel your core activate, and this is where all the energy is stored and it's being purified. And essentially, it's actually like every fiber of our being. Like for me personally, I didn't know anything about energy, so I was like absorbing negative energy when I was growing up, and being basically it was causing me to have muscle atrophy and deadening my nerves and muscles in my body, and causing me to close down and shut down and be tight and nervous and agitated and jittery and scared and nervous and reactive instead of responsive. But basically, I've learned about energy and healing, and essentially every fiber of my being was attacked from every angle, but I started to heal it and learn about it. And I'll make a video about what else I did to heal. But basically, ohms, every fiber of your being, of your body, it starts unwinding. And when we get stressed, we start doing a pattern in our body of winding up. So our hands make a certain pattern, and our feet, and everything gets scrunched up. And our body absorbs the energy to our core, and we absorb it, and we get scrunched up, and we're protecting. And this is like connected to our confidence, right? Our core chakra. But when we fix all that, we start realizing that our body's connected to how we feel. Well, we should have realized that in the beginning, right? Because everything people say is true. Like all these old advices that our parents told us and our ancestors told us, they're all true. And essentially, we absorb. We're trying to unwind. So you're supposed to do the opposite pattern. So you realize the opposite pattern. But basically, you're trying to ground yourself and heal yourself and heal the traumas and push outward and have no fear, and so you can send out your own energy and your own signal. So practice your ohms, people. And there probably is some higher spiritual meaning to connect to the creator. I don't believe that's the name of God, or the sound of God, or maybe it is the sound of God. Anyway, it probably sounds more like a trumpet. But basically, we need to unwind, because people get wound up, so we need to unwind so we can be calm and relaxed, so we can be responsive instead of reactive, because humanity is reacting instead of responding, reacting with hate and fear instead of love and peace. And ohms also, I realize that when you're like meditating empty-minded, I feel like you shouldn't empty your mind. You should focus on something. But sometimes it's good just to practice how long you can not think of nothing. But then you start realizing something else is coming in and affecting you. So if you start feeling anxious, anxiety, you can start doing like projecting your voice. So I like to go like example, sometimes you feel like the neighbor's listening to you, or their energy's creeping into your space. You start reminding them, pushing your energy out, because this is your space, right? It's also trying to keep that into a straight flat, because it's like your signal. You want it to be not interrupted, and you feel it deep into your core. And I'll have to make some things videos about breathing properly. Peace.